I want to take you back to March 30th, 1981, to the Washington, D.C. Hilton Hotel. It's a cloudy, gray, humid day, about 65 degrees. And a newly elected President Ronald Reagan has just entered the VIP entrance to go give a speech to the American Federation of Labor. And across the street are tourists and onlookers. Right in front of me are 3 presidential limousines. 12 feet over there is the press line with videographers, newspaper reporters, and so forth. And in the lobby is a fellow by the name of John Hinckley Jr., who's having a bit of a psychotic breakdown. He's obsessed with American actress Jodie Foster, and he wants to do something to impress her. He's also got a loaded handgun in his jacket. Now, President Reagan just finished his speech. He's walking out the VIP entrance, and he waves at the onlookers over there. And here's a photo of that exact moment. He's waving across the street. And I want to direct your attention to the police officers and the Secret Service agent, Tim McCarthy, who's in blue right there. They're looking at the president, not the press line. And that's important because Mr. Hinckley has walked over to the press line and is watching everything unfold. And here's what happens next. As the police officers turn and look at the president, it creates an open line between Hinckley and the president. And he pulls out his gun and decides he's going to shoot the president. Bang! First shot hits James Brady, the press secretary, in the head. He goes down. Bang! Second shot hits Officer Thomas Delante in the back. He goes down. Bang! The third shot goes high and wide. Now, when the first shot breaks out, Tim McCarthy, he does the most unnatural human thing. He turns to the bullets and makes himself a human shield, and bang, the fourth shot hits him in the stomach. He goes down. Now, as that's happening, Agent Jerry Parr, who's behind the president, tackles the president, pushes him into the limousine. Just as the fifth shot, bang, it hits the side of the limousine and goes right into Reagan's outstretched side. They pile into the limousine just as the sixth shot, bang, goes off wide, never to be found. They take Reagan off to the hospital. He survives. Everybody survives that day. What did not survive that day was the Secret Service tactics. They had to answer some uncomfortable questions, like how could a random person with a loaded gun get so close to the president? How could the police officers look at the president instead of where potential threats were? And why was nobody wearing a bulletproof vest? They certainly had them. So the Secret Service went and they created a new set of methodologies for protecting presidents and dignitaries. And so the first thing they did is they've created layers of defense. And that first layer is intelligence. How can they use data and analytics to avoid risk days, months, and weeks in advance? How can we use intelligence to prevent risk from it ever occurring? The next layer is tools. How can we use physical tools, cyber tools, to prevent risk when the president is traveling, wherever the president is? And that's everything from access control to bulletproof vests to armored cars, Air Force One, etc. And the last and most important area is the people. The people are the most trained, the most capable, they're the most expensive, and they can deal with unexpected situations. And so as we think about protecting presidents, this methodology works really well. And I would argue this is a great methodology for protecting our supply chains.